How's that? Buddy. 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 I will carve you like a pumpkin. Um. Okay, yeah. Give me just a second to try and fix that.
All right, there we go.
I'll tell you one thing I'm definitely not looking forward to in this whole DUI process.
What is that?
Well, they're going to make me go in for a drug and alcohol use evaluation.
Oh boy.
You've heard of these?
Somewhat, yes. What does that entail?
Well, it entails a P-test and then a 100 question hour-long session meant to try and get an idea of what my drinking habits are, if they are causing a problem for me, etc.
Well, at the
causing a problem for me, etc.
well, at the very least, you're going to know they're going to find that you never tend to do it anywhere else but home. That night was a dumb thing that happened.
Yes, that's very true. But here's the thing. I've looked over samples of what it's like. The thing is practically designed to try and nail you somehow. To recommend you for some program. Or even inpatient treatment for a month. Welcome to the modern DUI system.
Wow.
Yeah, you can thank Mothers Against Drunk Driving for that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, an organization has turned into a monster when it stops being grassroots and any of its members start collecting a regular salary and a pension. With benefits. Oh, also it's...
Yen! Please no.
Oh, they're the reason, two things. One, the current federal minimum mandate for being considered DUI is the 0.08 blood alcohol content, although there are some chapters currently trying to press local counties to lower it down to 0.02.
That's bullshit!
You can get a 0.02 by drinking cough syrup, one dose, or using mouthwash.
What the fuck? What is he barking at?
Anything and everything. Also, they also pressured Congress to basically tie highway funding for states to how many DUI convictions the state can get in a year versus how many get dismissed. You can understand how this is something of a problem.
What the actual shit?
Oh, and they are also the group who, see, originally the group was founded in 1980 by a woman named Candace Leiter and her and some friends of hers who lost their children to drunk driving. And the goal wasn't to punish all drunk driving equally. What it was because before 1980, you could literally be a 4-time DUI offender and you just get off with another court fine, a slap on the wrist, and another mark on your record. Yeah, it used to be that bad. So I understand the point of an organization like MAD. But in order to get, gain capabilities to lobby Congress, you need money, and grassroots can only do so much. But it stayed mostly grassroots from the good first almost 20 years of its life, but then started becoming a lot more corporatized, centralized. Hold on a second.
Yeah, by the way, your stream is black.
What?
Discord is not very kind to alt-tabbing.
Son of a bitch.
Also, can you do a real quick check for me?
What?
Check this. I'm just testing testing how well Discord comes through if we ever did want to do this. Don't worry, I have like 0 followers, no one's watching us. I'm just making making sure that your voice comes through fine, my voice comes through fine, everything is good.
Now let me take a listen and see if I can hear my own voice.
Yeah, let me know if I need to like lower my game volume.
Well, I can't hear it if you just keep talking. Tits! Okay, I can hear myself just fine.
And the game isn't too loud?
Nope, it's good.
Alright, perfect. So, continue.
Okay, where was I?
Titties!
I wish. Aside from trying to figure out how to make this work.
So what are you doing Discord-wise? Okay, yeah, that's coming through now.
Because I was screen sharing, not streaming. That's why. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, the goal wasn't to punish all DUI offenders equally. What it was meant to do was to. Oh my God, buddy! What it was meant to do.
But Buddy's been paid off by the Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Abelios.
God.
He doesn't want you spreading the truth.
You've betrayed me.
Also, fun fact: you know the rich get richer thing you can get from this?
No, I don't. And I don't really give a shit about achievements.
No, it's not an achievement. It's one of the rune things. Every time you're above 75 armor, you have unlimited ammo.
Ooh.
Or it's actually over 100, but like the room right after you leave the event thing you go into with nearly full armor, and all the enemies afterwards, excuse me, drop armor.
That's nice.
So you could just use the missile pod thing on your rifle and get nearly full ammo. You just have to max your armor on 12 times.
Cool. Moving on. The goal was to come down harder on repeat offenders.
That has officially no longer become the case.
Well, no, and here's why. Because the group reached that goal, got the laws and punishments it wanted, and the resulting drop in fatalities due to repeat offending drunk drivers in 1997.
And
3 years short of its 2000 goal.
And then they're like, what do we do now?
Well, there was that, but there was also a sort of you know how the NRA actually used to be a responsible, reasonable organization, and then in the 60s the nutjobs took over and have held a vice grip on it ever since, making it crazier and crazier and more extremist as time went by?
Yeah, that's about right.
That's pretty much what happened here. Candace Leiter was actually ousted from the board of executives because she disagreed with the direction the group was taking, feeling it was neo-prohibitionist. Here's how disgusted she is by their current trajectory. She joined the liquor lobby.
What?
I wish I was kidding.
Are you fucking joking?
I wish I was.
Are you actually shitting me?
Nope.
Did you check the
And over
stream
the-
real quick again? Want to double check and make sure my game isn't like fucking up. Cause on my end right just a second ago it looked like my screen hadn't moved properly. Like, can you see my mouse moving? But I'm currently moving the screen up and down. Is the screen moving or no?
No, the screen is fine.
You can see no, I meant like I'm moving my the view of the game up and down, panning. So is it doing anything or is it just sitting like? Is there just a guy sitting there with what looks like a hammer?
It's just sitting there.
Fuck. Okay, thank you. I just needed to know if it's doing something.
So anyway, yeah, she has gone on record to say that she feels the organization has completely strayed away from its goals and has been taken over by neo-prohibitionists. And considering how hard the most recent punishments for any DUIs whatsoever are in most states now, caused by MAD, by the way. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. You know why most courts and judges and prosecutioners are starting to just play along to the best of their ability while trying not to destroy lives, but they're becoming increasingly powerless to do so? Well, because if they go easy on any DUI offender whatsoever,
that creates a precedent.
MAD tries to destroy their lives. MAD will run campaign ads against them. MAD will run propaganda against them, will smear their good name, will, without really directly being linked to
that is literally
will motivate people to call and posit death threats and emails to themselves and their family members, threaten to dox them to hackers on the internet. Oh, this is just tip of the iceberg here, friend.
Hold. You know what that literally is? That is literally the same type of tactics that the fucking Prohibition group did back in the fucking 1900s and 1890s.
Yep.
Why do people not read from history? What the fuck?
Well, to be fair as I can be in this situation, the overwhelming majority of the members of MAD have all been affected negatively in some way by people with a drinking problem. Most of them have lost someone to a drunk driver. Or to drunk driving in general.
But they should know that it's not fair to destroy someone's lives when they made a mistake.
They don't care. It's about the revenge. It's about demonizing the booze and revenge on those they feel have wronged them. And they are a cult now. They honestly feel everybody who drinks is somehow evil. Never mind that the current head of the organization has a DUI on record. Oh, and before I forget, they engage in Orwellian tactics too. They've steadily, within the ranks of their organization, within their own information pamphlets and on their website, have steadily tried to make it seem like Candace Leiter was not the founder and leader of the organization when it started, but just one of a group of strong-willed women who just couldn't take the injustice anymore.
We've always been at war with East Asia. We've never been at war. Okay, fuck. Help me out here. What were the country names in fucking 1984? It was Oceania, East Asia, or Asia. What was it?
Eurasia.
And who was the other one?
East Asia and then Oceania.
Okay. Let me do it again. We've always been at war with East Asia. We've never been at war with Eurasia. Eurasia is our friends.
Kind of.
Or, to put it in their perspective, what was the lady's name again?
Candace Leiter.
Candace Leiter was never the leader. She was just a member. She was never the leader.
Yep. Oh,
Research.
And before I forget, let's see. Where was it? Oh, yes. Let's see. One of the lovely forms of kickback the organization gets is any DUI offender, any who gets convicted, and even those who don't get convicted, are still strongly suggested by the court to go to a MAD victim impact panel, which can charge you by money order, because that's all they accept, anywhere between $65 to $165 a pop. They make you sit for 2 hours listening to 3 people who have lost someone to drunk driving. And at the end, they make you go out, single file, to face each of these 3 people in the eyes to make you feel like you are the worst possible human being to ever exist. Oh, and it makes them money.
What if you just don't pay?
Then you don't get the certificate, and then you're in violation of your deferred sentence, and you go to jail. I'm gonna repeat that and let it sink in, because your silence is very
No,
stunned.
don't. I get it. I want to scream because this is some fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I also mention that the third-party nonpartisan group that surveys charities and ranks them now ranks MAD as one of the lowest nonprofits? Because
maybe we should start collecting taxes from them.
And here's why: because they only spend up to 46% of their income on things related to their actual mission goals. The rest goes primarily to 2 things: the salaries of their employees
And the pensions.
and nope, fundraising. Up to 56% per year of income in the group, if not more, goes solely towards fundraising and nothing but.
This makes me want to start a YouTube campaign about this.
Good luck. They have a
The only
strong presence.
the only issue is that if I did, I guarantee you that they would dox me for the things I do.
It wouldn't be that hard. They could just label you as saying, "Oh, he's perfectly fine with drunk drivers driving around plastered all the time on their 4th offense and killing our children."
When I could easily say no, I would like to not have the first time I mess up be the only time it takes to ruin my fucking life if nobody got killed. If I went out and fucking killed somebody, put the cuffs on my hand, throw me in jail, let me learn my lesson the hard way. If I literally did not kill anybody, don't treat me like I killed somebody.
They literally don't care. They literally view anybody who drinks and drives even once as less than human.
They themselves are less than human.
They don't think so. Fun fact, a lot of them think they got God on their side. Where have I heard
God
this
would not
before?
want you ruining people's lives.
They don't see it that way.
See, this reminds me. Did I tell you I wrote a email to the Vatican? I asked them a simple question. In today's society, why the fuck is the Bible not been revised to remove the shit that is like not even relevant to today's world and actually makes the church look bad? You should beat your wife if she even looks at another man, essentially. Or you should stone a woman for sleeping with another man, or God knows what all the other stuff in Leviticus and all that stuff is. The bad shit that everyone quotes. Why isn't there a Bible that is just the good stuff? Yeah, it would be hiding all the bad stuff and try to act like it doesn't exist. But you could also just in turn say, we don't associate with that shit. That shit's wrong. But no, they just act like it doesn't exist, which is worse. I still haven't received a response from them. But then again, I also remembered that there was also, like the revised King James edition and stuff like that, which I assume did exactly what I was suggesting, right? To an extent, right? No, it didn't, did it? Stop with the noises and explain yourself, please.
From what I understand, it only curtailed the most extreme points of view, nominally those that could potentially be seen as agreeing with jihadist and extremist Islam theological interpretation. A more Christian Bible.
Excuse you.
Sorry. Just when we're talking about Christianity, man, I just gotta let the shit out, you know?
We're only temporarily disabling the tower.
Are we?
You need to remove
What?
each lens
What was that?
individually.
I can't hear you!
Release the
I don't
hinges.
give a shit!
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
Yeah,
That's it.
and so was going into hell. That wasn't necessary either.
Yeah. But scientists gotta science. Although I can see where Hayden is coming from. Because unless we figure out something that doesn't require hydrocarbon fuels, dude, we will face a second energy crisis, and it will force our modern society to change one way or another.
This is why I feel like if we could find a way to make synthetic oil, that would work. You know what I mean?
I mean, the problem with synthetic oil is that
It's nowhere near as efficient.
I mean, it's getting better, but it also doesn't
Wait.
burn.
Go back. Did that robot have an upgrade?
No,
You didn't have to shoot him.
it's not alive.
Why must you do that to him?
It's not a real person, you know, like members of MAD or jihadists. Too soon?
I don't like that kind of logic, but
Detected.
I'm just kidding.
or that works too. I was going to say just jump over him and melee him in the back.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would save someone from MAD, or any human being I immensely disliked. I would save them if I saw them on fire. I would do it by pissing on them or pouring lemon juice on them, but I would save their lives. I love your awkward silence right there.
No, I'm more trying to figure out why the fuck I gave myself an Otogaron as a pet when it's just eating all my food. I may very well need to just kill it. Oh no, it's already bonded with one of my people. Fuck! I can't. Okay, where's my fucking plant, dude? Why are you not sowing, like, fucking plants? Did I not make any? Did I not give any? I didn't give anybody good planting skills, did I?
Oh.
No, I did.
It happens.
Doctor, what are you doing? No, stop that. Fucking work on that shit. Okay, what's your work priorities? Oh, it's because he has harvest first.
Anyway, this is the sentiment you voiced earlier about being a first-time offender is the same one I have. Yes, I committed a crime. Yes, I was absolutely stupid for getting behind the wheel while sloshed. I mean, there's a little context to that, but it doesn't change what I did. So, yeah, I'm actually glad the officers got me and pulled me over. I was pretty much on autopilot. At a point where I was so sloshed, I could have potentially fallen asleep behind the wheel and it would have been a done daisy deal. So yeah, I'm glad they caught me. I broke the law. Take some of my money. Give me community service hours. Hell, I'll even take your substance use evaluation, and I'll go to a victim impact panel just to drill it into my head the kind of person I could have become that night. I'll do all of that. I'm not against being punished when I fuck up.
But don't treat me like a monster.
No, it's more so, don't try to ruin my life.
Demonic presence detected. Do you mean mothers against drunk drivers?
I mean...
This is for ruining my life, Karen! Susie!
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Josie! Karen! This is for all that you've done to me!
I'm not laughing. Nope, not laughing.
You are laughing?
I am laughing internally. There's a difference. Anyway, my point is... it's just another example of a good idea and good organization gone bad because money.
Cough, Peta. I saw one of their trucks drive by my store the other day. The temptation to ask them how they can sleep at night killing animals. How they sleep at night.
Well, you know, sometimes hypocrites are the ones who sleep the soundest. Because they honestly think they're the only good guy in the world.
God, nobody. God, I just can imagine somebody joining. Like, what the fuck did I just join?
All right, the fuck is this about?
You must stop.
No.
The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, you can make more.
Warning. Energy
I mean, can't they?
detected.
That would be my logic. Seriously, does it sit? No. Can they not make more filters?
Chainsaw them. Or that works too. I was going to say just chainsaw those fuckers. They're just annoying.
I save my chainsaw for when I am depleted of ammunition. Anyway. I am going to take a substance use evaluation. I am desperately hoping...
What you are destroying is more valuable than you can possibly imagine.
I know.
It is a perfect and unlimited energy resource.
Yes? Can you not make more filters? Is the technology somehow lost to the mists of time? Did you delete it from your brain to avoid anyone trying to copy it? Industrial espionage. I don't understand. You're acting like no one else could possibly create more of those, including yourself, when you're the one who created them. Why is this a problem? So anyway. Well, hi Mark, how's your sex life? Anyway.
I'm apologizing to someone for going AFK. Or to them going AFK.
I mean, you're just one person.
Yeah, I get distracted easily. Alright, now, to make an area for the Odogaron that does not involve him being able to eat my fucking food. Yes, Odo, I am sorry, but you will have to wait until I can make you fucking kibble.
But he's hungry.
Well, there are wild animals all around. He could go easily hunt and eat.
But that takes work.
Your thing is chopping up heavily. Holy shit. Not the video, the audio.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like stuttering.
That shouldn't be happening.
Hang on, check this shit behind you. I think there's like items back over behind you.
That? Those are rocks.
No, to your right. Up to the right. Is there a ledge over there? No, 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 no. Back behind by the rocks, but then to the right. Up there. Is there stuff up there?
That is not even a ledge.
Okay, it looked like it was for a second.
You fool!
You fool! You absolute buffoon!
Not a brave enough boy for this!
Nope.
I guess my big concern is I'm worried that the assessment is gonna try to label me like an alcoholic or some shit.
Well, then just don't say anything about how much alcohol you drink.
Well, I mean,
They can only
ask me.
They can only go on about what you know, or what you give them.
There's a reason there's 100 questions. Some of the questions are basically asking the same thing, but worded differently to try and trip you up.
Are they asking you like verbally, or is it written?
They'll ask you verbally. This shit was designed by trained psychological professionals.
Howdy doody. It's Christmas morning. No!
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm perfect. I know that when I drink pretty heavy.
From the famous magician,
But as far as an outright abuse problem that requires something like inpatient treatment, which